That was our first poll. What might we do to understand the results of our first poll? What's the data? How might we organize the data? Organize yourselves, the students in the classroom, by standing in groups with others who have the same favorite flavor as you. Organize the groups in the classroom along one wall and create a human histogram to display the results. Data analysis is a set of processes for gathering, inspecting, organizing, and displaying data with the goal of discovering useful information to suggest conclusions and to support decision-making, including forecasting and planning for the future. Data analysis includes various approaches and diverse techniques. Together, the tools of data analysis help scientists, mathematicians, politicians, and business leaders draw meaningful conclusions and to shape plans for the future. Data is collected from a variety of sources and in various ways. The requirements for proper data collection must be clear and unambiguous. Understanding where data comes from and how it is collected is of paramount importance. While data is often collected through polling or surveys, data may also be collected from sensors in the environment, such as traffic cameras, satellites, recording devices, etc. Beyond this, data may also be obtained through interviews, downloads from online sources, or other documentation. Getting reliable data can be a challenge because not all of those polled tell the truth, and not all measuring devices are 100% accurate. There are many other factors including sample size, gender, age, location, health, occupation, etc. Regardless, much can be gleaned when data is collected thoughtfully, unbiasedly, and then organized in meaningful ways to shed light on a topic. It is not unusual for a set of data to cluster near a middle value. For instance, the data for adult shoe size in any population will include data points that are distributed over a range of values with a disproportionate number of data points in the middle of the range. The mean of a data set is the sum of numerical data values divided by the number of data values. It is often called the average. The median of a data set is the middle data value when the values are written in numerical order, typically from smallest to largest. The mode of a data set is the data value or range of data values that occurs most often. Find the mean, median, and mode of the ages for the data given below. Mean, add the values and divide by the number of values. So 10 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8 plus 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 8 plus 5 divided by 5, because there's 5 numbers, equals 40 divided by 5 equals 8. So the average is 8. The median, list the values in numerical order, select the middle value. Alright, so if we write them from least to greatest, we have 5, 8, 8, 9, 10. There's 5 numbers here, so the middle value is 8. The median is 8. Mode, select the value that repeats the most often. Alright, so we have 1 5, we have 2 8s, we have a 9 and a 10. Therefore, 8 is the mode because it's in there twice. Here are some special cases. So when you calculate the mean, it won't always result in a whole number. Here we have a bunch of values, and when we average them together, we get 5.125, and that's totally fine. For median, if you have an even number of values, you just average together the two middle values. So we'd average together 4 and 5 here, and we get 4.5 as our median. And finally, for mode, we can have more than one mode or no mode at all. For these values, we have two modes. We have 4 and 5 because they're both in there twice. And in this set of data, we have no mode because none of these numbers repeat at all. Find the mean, median, and mode of the ages for the Apollo pilots given below. Alright, so we have our missions and how old the pilots were in those missions. So first we can take the average. So we add up all the ages, and that's 266, and we divide by 7 because that's how many values there are, and we get 38. So the mean of the Apollo pilots' ages is 38. The median, so if you write all of these in order from least to greatest, like this, the median is 37. And we can see that the mode is 36 and 37 because those numbers show up in there twice each.